Let's have a look at the Times, Leo. What have they got?
So more good news. So immigration levels fall amid visas crackdown. So a crackdown on foreign students' visas has slashed the number of dependents they're bringing into the UK by 80%. So previously, students could bring dependents, family with them, and so the student visa was like a Trojan horse to bring students who could change their visa or work on the side, and also bring their family who could then work, claim benefits, use services or whatever. But the data reveals that the number of dependents granted visas to join their student spouse has fallen from nearly 33,000 in the first quarter of last year to 6,700 in the same period this year. And the number of overseas students applying for visas also fell by 15%. So, I mean, it's really sort of vindicating Rishi Sunak and James Cleverly's approach to this, because we've known for a while now, a lot of colleges in the UK aren't really about education. They're about, they're almost like a sort of visa, you can buy a visa to come to the UK, and the education is just a sort of silence of things.
It's like exit through the gift shop, isn't it? You get
so
away in.
I don't know why we don't just have visa auctions. We could raise a huge amount of money for the national purse and just auction visas to people who want to come here instead of giving the money to rubbish universities.
UK-approved people smugglers, traffickers. You know, we could set up an office in Libya.
We already do. They're called the RNLI.
Yes, that's true. Anything to add to that?
Yeah, just a whiff of context would be the reason this was brought in to try and get a good headline out of it. They've got a good headline. This is reduced. So the big problem was legal migration was 700,000, around 700,000. It was 30-ish thousand, dropped down to 80% less than that. That means still it would be approximately 700,000. These numbers are so small in comparison to the problem they're trying to solve.
Yes.
And they've managed to get a good headline out of it without really doing a big bit of solving the big problem.
But this is just one section of the problem. So, I mean, they've got to sort of do this, replicate this across, all sections.
Well, as you were saying earlier, the first Rwanda shipment is underway, and so obviously that's going to put a paid to the small boats. Little by little, niche by niche. We'll tighten this
One
up.
guy got sent back. We'll take that one off that 700,000 figure.
He's a huge deterrent, Steve. That's the issue.